Hey guys, I took a break for spring. Hope you did as well. Here again are my two gorgeous granddaughters, or two of them I should say, Soybean and Pumpkin. They had a really good time looking for Easter eggs yesterday, but stay tuned to see what Soybean also had lurking among the eggs in her basket. Quick riddle for you. What do you call a rabbit with fleece? Bugs Bunny. All right, I know it's corny. Let's get on to the math. We are looking at chapter 11 and lesson 6. I'm going to try to get through 6, 7, and 8 in the next few videos so that we can move on to the next packet. Okay, here we go. In your books on page 473, we're starting lesson 6, and we're looking at ways to find the perimeter. I'm sorry, perimeter man, go away. We're looking at ways to find area, or different strategies to find area. And I think you're going to like this lesson because there's a simple way to do it. Multiplication is involved, but let's just look at what the book is showing us. Okay, so for the first way, very simple. You can count the unit squares that are in the rectangle. Let's count this one here. Right, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 square units, or 18 unit squares, whoops. So the area is 18 square meters. Okay, way number 2. Notice that this is how we set up arrays. Right, we set them up by rows and columns. And so we can count this top row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 unit squares. So if this row has 6 unit squares, then I know this one does, and this one as well. So I can count the number of rows, count the unit squares in each row. I know that there are 3 rows of 6, so I can write an addition equation. Let's do that here. 6 plus 6 plus 6 equals 18. All right, now leading up to the big finale. Dun 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 dun. Here is by far the easiest way and the formula that you need to know to find the area of a square or a rectangle. And notice that we have 6 unit squares in each row. There are 3 rows. So we have 3 rows of 6. That is a multiplication problem. Whenever you see the word of, and we're talking about math, of always means multiply. So we would do 3 times 6 equals 18. Guys, I remember the first time I heard this. They told me, all you have to do is count all of the squares across, then all of the squares down one side, and multiply those two numbers, and you're going to know all of the squares in the entire figure. And I thought, how can that be? So I did it. I said, okay, this is 6, this is 3, and then I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and I went, oh my gosh. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it was that simple, and I thought, I can do this. So hopefully you guys watched the video. If not, please go to it. It's in the Sunnyside YouTube. And Ms. Demarath did a great video about areas and how they sound like arrays. And she was showing you that you can do length times width of a rectangle or a square, and you will get the answer. We do length times width, right? And we want, that's a multiplication equation. So the area in this particular case is 3 times 6, which is 18 square meters. 18 square meters. Oh my goodness, guys. Okay, let's look at one more problem together, and then I will set you off to work on your own and show me just how smart you are. I know you're going to have no issues with this at all. Alright, so here we have a rectangle, and let's just review the various ways we were told that we can figure this out. Number one was to count the squares, and you can draw lines if they have shaded it all the way in. You can draw your columns and your rows if it makes it easier for you to see those spaces. And then you could literally count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So there are 24 square units. And if we say that these, I don't know what's going on with my pen. Let me try to fix that. 24 square units. And if we define these square units as feet, we would say that there are 24 square feet. The second strategy that we discussed was to use repeated addition. So we would just count how much is in each row. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If there's 6 in that row, I know there's 6 here, here, and here. And so we could do 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6. Repeated addition. These two combined make 12. These two make 12. You add up those, and you get 24. While these are great strategies, guys, let's move on to the one that is the most important, the easiest, and the way in which I and Miss Dimroth both want you to know. Length times width. This is the golden ticket. All you have to do is count the squares going across the top row, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then along the side, 1, 2. We have 2 rows of 8. That equals 16. Let's say that we define these square units as meters. We would say that we have 16 square meters. Oh yeah. Okay, you guys got this. This is super simple. Count across the top, count across the side, multiply. That is your length times the width, and you will have your answer. Simple as that. And don't worry, I didn't forget. I am supposed to show you that one little thing that Soybean had crawling around in her basket. Here it is. Look at that. A frog. She found a frog in the garden, had to have it. And let me tell you, she was not interested in anything else for the rest of the day. Just her frog. Okay guys, that's it for me. I hope you find something in your day that brings you as much joy as this frog brought Soybean. Don't forget to do your math. Length times width. Length times width, you can find the area of a square or a rectangle using length times width. Have a great day. See you in the next video.